Good morning, Nation. John here. Thank you very much for being here this morning. This video is exclusive for the folks in the coffee club and also the folks on Patreon. I appreciate the support outside of YouTube and the Googleverse and all that stuff. I robbed the pot, son. Do y'all ever do this? My coffee's still in there perking, but I went ahead and filled up the first cup anyway, and it's usually stronger. But short video, I just wanted to talk about Anheuser-Busch. And I know that that is not the number one issue our country has right now. Everybody's talking about banks and stuff, and rightfully so. But look, the financial collapse is coming. As we talked about earlier this week, doesn't matter if it's 4 weeks from now, 4 years from now. You don't want to have a lot of money in the bank. That collapse is coming. But getting back to Anheuser-Busch, this boycott seems to be working. And I'm excited because I really didn't think people were going to stick to their morals on this. I was in the store yesterday, and folks, I don't drink, but I'm paying attention now. I was in the store yesterday, and they had this huge Bud Light display, and it was $1 cheaper than all of the beer around it, like the Coors Light and stuff. And it was completely full, and everything else is down about half. People in my area are just not buying it. And Anheuser-Busch, who owns Bud Light and a lot of other brands, they're hurting. This brand is dying on the vine at this point. And at first, they tried to double down and they tried to act like they weren't sorry for putting the dude on the can that pretends he's a woman or whatever. And they were just going to double down and kind of ride out the, I don't boycott. We'll say boycott. I was getting ready to say protest, but boycott's the best word. Now that they've lost so much money, they relieved the one lady from her post. She was in charge of the Bud Light brand exclusively. So if you don't know, they brought this lady in from another company. They said, hey, we need to attract younger people to this brand. You know, we don't want this just to be a bunch of old rednecks drinking Bud Light or whatever. So they have kind of started going left at that point, and that's why this person was put on the can. This is not a mistake. This was a marketing strategy on her part and also on the part of Anheuser-Busch. People got pissed about it, as you all know. So, as I told y'all a few weeks ago, I said they're going to start backpedaling. They're going to start pandering to conservatives because at the end of the day, that's their consumer base. Conservative Americans who work 9-to-5 jobs, you know, overtime in a factory or whatever the case may be. That's the base of people that are buying Bud Light, right? I think I said a few weeks ago, the people they're trying to pander to now are not buying Bud Light. They're buying White Claw, they're buying wine coolers or whatever. I don't know. But the point is they have lost billions since this whole protest slash boycott first started taking place. So they relieved her of her duties. They didn't actually fire her. They just said, you know, she's taking some time off. And they actually, Anheuser-Busch actually went out, for those that don't know, they've hired a bunch of political conservatives, not congressmen and women or anything like that, but they went out and they've hired people that work on teams that help conservatives get elected, try and run campaigns and things for these people, because it's insulting, to be honest with you. Anheuser-Busch is looking at this like, how can we get these stupid hillbilly rubes back in line and buying our product again? So they go out, they get people that normally try to win elections and things and run PACs, conservative PACs. They've brought them in and put them in charge and paid a king's ransom to get them in there. You know, they want to recover their image. They want people to forget about this whole fiasco. And so now what's going on, they've brought the Clydesdales back. I knew that was coming, man. The Clydesdales, they'll probably eventually go with the Bud Bowl and stuff. But I just saw a commercial on TV the other day. I don't watch many commercials because we mostly stream, you know, ad-free. But I did, local station ran this commercial. They were playing Chicken Fried, which is a country song, I think, by the Zac Brown Band. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that. And it just looked like this wholesome American family. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. This is the exact opposite of the message they were trying to send out there 3 weeks ago. And this gets me to the point of this video and something I've said for a very long time. These companies have no soul. They have no moral compass. They are literally dictating what they do based on the money they're making or the money they're losing. And I really, really hope this boycott works. And again, I'm not even a beer drinker, but I hope people are not stupid enough to go back to Bud Light or, quite frankly, Anheuser-Busch, period. Because that's what they think we are. These people came in, they're probably making 6, maybe 7 figures to come in, repair the brand. And so they're thinking, what do we know about conservatives who are buying beer? Well, they must love this country song. We're going to show them some images, some video of a family hanging out and being the all-American family. We'll throw the Clydesdales in the background and we'll salvage the brand. Everybody will come back. That is literally what they're trying to do here. And so if you're boycotting Bud Light, please stick to it. As a non-beer drinker, I used to, but not anymore. As a non-beer drinker, I'm asking you, if you are doing damage to this company, they deserve every bit of it. Please stick to whatever you're doing. Go even more hardcore at this point, because this is a company that messed around and found out. And it's not just an Anheuser-Busch thing, okay? Other companies are looking at this situation right now, I promise you, and they're petrified because they don't know what to do. Up until this particular boycott, nothing else has worked for conservatives, and I made this point a couple of weeks ago. I said, people got pissed at Nike, now Nike's soaring. People got pissed at Tractor Supply, now they're going through the roof. Conservatives always get pissed. They punish the company up front, and then they go back. And other companies are looking at this whole Bud Light deal, and they're thinking to themselves, conservatives haven't came back. What's going on? If this company is made an example out of and people stick to their boycotts on this company, a lot of other companies are going to back off their woke policies and all of this stuff, and they're going to maybe, just maybe, get back to family values. Whether this is TV shows, whether this is products that you see on TV, because woke literally is equaling broke right now for Bud Light, and other companies realize they might not be able to get away with it, especially if their main base is conservatives. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that. Feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think, if you're boycotting them or not. And I'll try and dig around and find out exactly how much money they've lost. But it's getting to the point now where Bud Light is talking about having to lay off staff, and you hate to see it. You hate to see anybody lose a job. But that is a telltale sign that this Bud Light brand is a ship that is sinking fast. All right, y'all. Take care and God bless.